Hey everybody, George Taylor here from Entracte Audio, doing another instructional video. Today I am in the Angela-Gilbert Yeung production facility, making a visit, picking up some equipment, looking at some really cool stuff, and this is actually super cool. I'll tell you about it in a minute. But first of all, the capacitor you saw, this is the brand new Angela-Gilbert Yeung emotion stirring non-hi-fi grade capacitor, developed from beginning to end to very specific design tolerances by Angela-Gilbert. And the reason that we're showing this is the very first thing that we're putting this in. Now, this in itself is a really neat project. This used to be an FTTH2 integrated amplifier, which is a nice amplifier, and a client brought it to me to have some work done on it. We wanted to know what the upgrade path might be, so we listened to it a bit, and we listened to some other things in the shop, and the client liked some other equipment in the shop that I had, which was the brand new Angela-Gilbert stuff. So essentially what we've done here is we've gutted the FTTH2, not entirely gutted it because there's lots of usable stuff in here, and we've turned this into an i812 integrated amplifier. So now, instead of it having just a 6922 tube input stage in it, it now has three mixable gain stages here. We have the warmth control, we have the tube simulator control, we have the solid state control, and we have the volume control. And I've done a tutorial on the C312 preamp. So I've spoken about how these controls work on that. New information for everybody, including me, is that the volume control acts as another mixable gain stage, but I'll get into that in a follow-up. I'll do a follow-up video on these controls again, because I've gotten a whole lot better at using them, and the way I use them now makes a whole lot more sense than before. But we now have an integrated amplifier with three mixable gain stages, a master volume, selector switch, obviously, a lot of addition to the power supply in here. These caps go on the input stage, the non-hi-fi grade caps, the emotional stirring caps. And the reason we call them non-hi-fi grade is because if you're still listening to hi-fi, we think you're doing it wrong. You should be listening to music, and music should be speaking to you through the equipment. So we've done work inside the power supply, but let's first get to the back of this amplifier, where we've done a couple of things that are really sort of cool. We've kept almost all of the back panel, actually, but what's really great is we've been able to add the SP capacitor pack jack for upgrades to the input stage, and we've also been able to add the FCF jack for upgrades to the output stage. So now you can take this amplifier, which already sounds really, really good, and you can make it sound really, really gooder by upgrading the input stage or the output stage. So that's not kind of cool, that's super cool. So this is an amplifier that was not getting long in the tooth, but was a little bit less up to date than the Angela-Gilbert production stuff now, and it's completely up to date, including the ability to upgrade it. So a fantastic project, one I'm really excited about for the client, because when you look at the original cost of the amplifier and the cost of the upgrade, it's pretty reasonable compared to what it would compare to price-wise in the current lineup. So yeah, an i812 PTO integrated amplifier with an output of 90 watts per channel, and I'm a very happy client waiting for this. It's going to be delighted to have it sometime this weekend. So that's all for now. If you have questions, if you want more information, there's a few ways you can get it. You can go to angela-gilbert.com, ANGELA-GILBERT.com. You can go to entracteaudio.com, ENTRACTEAUDIO.com. or you can email me at entracteaudio@rogers.com, ENTRACTEAUDIO @ROGERS.com. So please feel free to reach out if you're interested in any of this type of thing. I mean, we can take. We're going to do a video soon on another integrated amplifier that was made probably about 10 years ago, 11 years ago, which is also a really cool project. Smaller scale, but still very, very neat. So if you've got questions, if you've got components that you want to upgrade or make a little bit more modern or update or anything you want to do to them, let us know. Have a great day. Happy listening. See you in another video soon.